In 1587, over 100 men, women, and children vanished in America. Not killed in battle, not wiped out by disease, not buried in mass graves. They simply disappeared. When help finally arrived 3 years later, their homes were empty, their belongings untouched, and their settlement erased. The only clue left behind was a single word carved into wood: CROATOAN. No one has ever solved what happened next. The lost colony of Roanoke was a group of English settlers sent to build a permanent English presence in the New World. They weren't soldiers, they weren't explorers, they were families, farmers, craftsmen, mothers carrying children across the Atlantic, chasing land, freedom, and a better future. In 1587, 117 people arrived on a small island off the coast of present-day North Carolina. They believed help was never far away. They were wrong. Tensions rose quickly. Food shortages worsened. Relations with nearby tribes turned violent. Supplies ran dangerously low. So the colony's governor, John White, made a heartbreaking choice. He would sail back to England alone to gather food, weapons, and reinforcements. He promised to return quickly. Before leaving, they agreed on one rule. If the colony had to move, they would carve where they were going. Then White sailed away, and almost immediately, everything went wrong. England entered war with Spain. Ships were seized. Sailors were forced into battle. The Spanish Armada threatened invasion. John White tried to return, again and again. But for 3 years, he was trapped in England, while 117 people waited alone in the wilderness. No supplies, no help, no escape. By the time White finally returned in 1590, he already feared the worst. What John White found shocked him. Roanoke was completely abandoned. But here's the strange part. No signs of violence, no burned buildings, no scattered weapons, no human remains. The homes had been carefully dismantled. This wasn't a panic. It looked planned. And then he saw it. Carved into a wooden post was one word: CROATOAN. And carved into a nearby tree, crow. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island, a friendly Native American tribe. But John White never got the chance to investigate. A storm forced him to leave, and he never returned again. So what happened to them? Some historians believe the settlers joined the CROATOAN tribe to survive. Others believe they moved inland and were killed by hostile tribes. Another chilling theory suggests they slowly starved, scattered, and disappeared into the wilderness. There are even claims that modern DNA links Native American families to the lost colonists. But after 400 years, there are no bodies, no graves, no answers. The lost colony of Roanoke remains America's oldest unsolved mystery, a reminder that survival in the New World came at a terrible cost. What do you think happened to them? Tell me your theory in the comments. And if you enjoy real history that feels darker than fiction, subscribe, because the past never stays buried.